Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery with a freshly painted 14 by 14 inch canvas and some, where did you go, some Amsterdam white added to some Aussie Floetrol. And I am going to attempt to make a circle. Yeah, that was a bad start. It'll be alright. By choosing sort of the points of a compass to direct me, and some of my Anita's white metallic. And I'm going to get rid of that dog hair that just landed, I think. Goodbye, dog hair. My dog sneaks in sometimes. This is some Arteza magenta pearl. I think I probably should have set the colors up in advance because this could take like a long time unless I choose very few colors. And I want some actual magenta. That is a golden product. It's really expensive, so I trained myself not to use it, and now I'm wishing that I hadn't done that because I really like it a lot. This is some plugged up cobalt blue from Artist Loft that was open a minute ago. That'll be opening again in a second once you are patient with me. So I'm planning a swipe just in case you need to know that. But I'm going to use my small tools. My small tools you can see and make easily out of a bamboo skewer. Any kind of refuse packaging that's clear. Probably anything will work. And some waterproof duct tape. Alright, that's not coming up very fast, so it's a little disappointing, but it's okay. I might wish that I had made these more evenly spaced, but I suspect that the fact that I'm swiping will mean that it doesn't make much difference. This is an electric blue from Arteza. I'm probably thinking about filling in some other colors, but I don't know what I'm going to talk to you about. Well, it takes me 10 minutes to set up a painting. That's why I don't do a lot more elaborate things, because my camera shuts off. I just want to go around in a circle, to tell you the truth. And it would be so easy just to go, and it's still very tempting, right at this exact moment. But if I get something started that I like, that's not a bad thing. It'd be really cool if I found some bottles that weren't like planning on torturing me every single time. And maybe if I see that I have some colors that look fairly decent together, I will stop myself from feeling like I have to obsessively overindulge. I want some orange. I did get out all of my bottles. So I am going to do that. And I should just pick up a different bottle every time this happens. That is some neon pink from Folk Art. This is some Hot Orchid from Color Art. This is some Turquoise Flash from Folk Art. And yay, my Decor Americana 24 karat gold is open. Now what else do I want in there? Something? Is there anything else I want in there? I think I'm good to go. So I'm definitely interested in dipping something in, and I'm thinking about waggling. So I'm just going to give myself a whole bunch of that Amsterdam White, Aussie Floetrol. I might have to find myself a scrape dish so I can scrape off my residuals. Start on either side. Try not to dribble on my canvas. I am interested in making some cells and getting my bottles out of my way. I could have used black. I may regret having used white. I might not. Regret it, I mean. So my flat little tool is great to start sideways. And there is enough paint, which is always a nice thing. I would like the paint that's on that tool to come off in a sort of, in a way that I can manipulate easily. That's not happening. So I'm sort of learning as I go. I would normally use the round one, but I found that this worked so well the other day. It was worth a try. And I kind of think I like the colors left behind. Don't like that paint chip left behind though. In theory, I should be able to go back and pull out some tendrils. We'll see what happens. So far so good. I'm not sure what I'll do with the center yet. I do keep wiping off the extra paint. And so far the white is going further than I anticipated. I will go back and fill in those missing places. I'm pretty happy right now that I have as much paint, or I put down as much paint as I did. Except for right there where I just annihilated it. Kind of hope this works. Probably could modify it, make a different tool. I'm really impressed with how far this is going. A little pressure on the swipe tool is working out for me pretty well. I could put an orange. I never did use any of that Deco Americana 24 karat gold orange added golden color. I could do the center in that. I could grab another tool and then pull into the center. I still need to pull some tendrils out like I have already. I need a little more cell activator, which means I really haven't wasted any since I'm almost done with that. I guess it didn't matter as much as I thought it might that my rays were evenly spaced. Oh no, I don't want that dog hair on there, please. I kind of want to go around in the circle, but I think I need a different tool to do that. And a bunch more Amsterdam White cell activator. So I'm going to use my smallest tool. go around in a circle. And sort of even up that. Must be almost dinner time. One of my dogs is panicking. Oh, cool. I forgot the canvas was wet. Surprise! This little tool works really super well for making rays. Yes, dogs can tell time, especially dinner time. I'm sure if you have a dog, you know that already. Sounds like somebody's hurting him. It's not funny. I know it's not funny. I know he's just hungry. He's not skinny either. A little beggar. So that's really big and those are really not. So it makes me want to go through and add an organic element and just pull out extra tendrils, even if they're not symmetrical tendrils, everywhere, which is kind of a cool solution, I think. I wish I could go tell my husband, who's probably residing on the lanai, that his dog is panicking. Not that it would make any difference. So that's pretty cool. I'm okay with all that. I wipe off my little tool, grab a little more Amsterdam white, and have a look and see what I might want to do as far as doing the center goes. Because I'm really liking that. That's pretty cool. And it's even easier to get rid of anything on wet paint than it was on dry. I've been thinking about this because I have another solar theme coming up. And I think it would be fun to just keep adding colors as long as I don't hide them on myself. Sometimes I want to add the Anita's white metallic, but then I get over it. I forget sometimes recently that I was supposed to level my turntable. I think some paint built up. Might be a very weird center. Might be really cool if I put the paint down that I've got right in the center. And use some of the Amsterdam white. Kind of afraid of getting spit in there, to tell you the truth. Wondering if I can get away with spreading paint without completely polluting the center with the wet background. I think it would be better on a dry one, for sure. But it's probably not going to keep me from trying it with a very delicate touch. paint will flow to paint, and even if I schmutz up the paint that's here, I can add some paint on top of it. I say that now, and I hope I'm right. Come on, turn. I have the brake, finally got the brake on my turntable. That makes me think I need to do something to fill in. Or let the paint on my little tool relax. Do I have some more? I do, I have some more. That's going to be a good thing. It's not going to be any conventional center, that's for sure. It's not much of a conventional exterior ring either, it's very organic. Not particularly symmetrical, but at least it's in the center. I'm almost done with all of my extra paint. I'm going to have to torch to release the bubbles caught in the paint. I kind of love this. And I have just enough time to decide what I might want to do. And I'm really thinking orange. Which may or may not be a good idea now that I've done it. I wonder. No matter what I think at this moment, chances are I won't hate it. I hope. So, no. Let's just do it. Hot Orchid is calling. And I can really always just put the white cell activator in there and go to town, which is extremely tempting at this point. It might be a very fine experiment, to tell you the truth. Oh no, don't dump those bottles over, woman. Alright, back to the cell activator. Maybe a smaller tool. Not the biggest tool. I'm not the biggest tool! Yay! I know it's after 5 o'clock, so you never know what you're going to expect from me at this time of day. Not even sure I'm going to get away with this, but I think so. So I should tell you guys that there's a monthly drawing, and you can find it on the exhibition video, on the end screens of every video, and if you make a donation through PayPal and Patreon, you'll be automatically entered to win the prizes, or a prize from the selection that's included at the beginning of the video. I am going to take a risk that the paint will fill in. This is still kind of fun. I'll see you guys anon. I might only have a minute left, or you might be gone. Check my email address below the link tree, the first blue link under the video, where all my other links are.